work this off season and really like just busting my butt because I had to live with the taste of second place all these months that we've been off.
In a big game she has thrown. Great shot there for Stephanie Zavala. Certainly disappointing.
Losing to Jillian in that second to last tournament of the year, in a tournament that I felt I should have won 3 times over. I mean, I led by hundreds of pins. My match play record was, 11-1, and that was a hard thing for me to deal with. It was the only season of my career that I haven't left with a win, and that was frustrating for me. Like, I expect more of myself. I prepare to be better than what I did last season. So this off season was all about not making the same mistakes, learning from the mistakes I did make, and telling myself we're not going to let that happen again. My fresh average was never really good. Slow start, Stephanie. That's kind of been my motto for like the last few seasons. And so I really focused on, game 1. And I feel like game 1, especially in the morning, I came out strong, had the front 7. And so it was really weird for me to see struggle in the later games, like games 3 and 4, where those games are normally the ones where I excel. So it was really just a matter of like hitting that reset button, like, hey, you figured this part out, but don't forget that you already know what you're doing for this part, and just kind of put all the puzzle pieces together. And yeah, I mean, true Stephanie fashion, me and you joked about it. I give the field 100 pins of handicap and I still find a way. I started in a decent spot. I was only 20 pins out, and then really quickly I dug myself a hole. I thought I came in with a level head. I made a mistake in the 10th frame of the first game and kind of just struggled to find that fight a little bit. I know it's there, I know the picture's there, and it was just a matter of when's it gonna light a fire? And thankfully that moment came and I saw the shape that I needed to see, and from then it was lights out, game on. I have joked so many times before, I'm a Latina, I can be a hothead, and it's really just a matter of, Stephanie, you've earned the right to be a little bit confident, a little bit cocky. If anyone can do it, it's you. And so just to bring myself back out of this mental game where it's so easy to just get down on yourself and get defeated and want to give up. I'm a million miles from home, or Chris isn't here with me, and there's so many things that didn't want to match up. And then it just hit me Stephanie, you're a bowler, go bowl. This is what you do. This is what you live for. Dig deep, fight it, and go make good shots. I didn't get a fill ball the game before, and I did not get a fill ball. And kind of talking with Joey, one of the ball reps that we have here, he said, throw this ball in the fill, which I didn't end up getting. I just said, we're gonna start with it this game. And it being the honey badger intensity, so all my day ones know what that means. And it worked. It clicked. It gave me push and it gave me a hook, right? And I looked at you and I said, don't give me that. If you give me that, it's game over. It's trouble. We're gonna make a run at this number. So hitting that 277, I was like, we got this. We're gonna get it done. You put that ball in my hand and you give me that look, done. I try not to score watch, but it's really hard. They have the monitors running, but mentality was just, you have a great look, just make quality shots, one at a time. I got a little bit ahead of myself when I told you I needed to sheet, and you said, Stephanie, you're only worried about frame 7 right now. And that really, so thank you, helped bring me back a little bit, because sometimes I need that. It's very hard to let the wheels run really quickly, but as soon as you kind of grounded me, I was like, you're right, I got a double, 7 frames up. Can't get 3 without the 7th frame. So it's so easy to be just crunchy numbers in your head. I bowl match so hard, I can tell you what I'm gonna shoot in the 3rd frame. But it was really just one shot at a time. You're throwing it great, carries a little rough, take what you can get, and just don't give up. Leave it all out there. And thankfully it worked out. Chris wasn't able to make this trip, just wasn't feeling well. And it sucks. A lot of people know he's at every single one of my tournaments. This is the first one that he hasn't been out in the last 5 years. And he is that rock for me, that emotional support that, pulls me out of the spiral. And yeah, he's a ball rep, yeah, he's husband, but really he's just that that support system that I can lean back on. And so without him here to do that, it was kind of all right, Stephanie, you gotta put your big girl pants on and handle your emotions on your own. So I do appreciate everybody that was here and helped me, and Olivia would check in on me, and the girls that I crossed with and around saw the fight that was going on, saw the number crunching that was happening, and they really provided this sort of comfort. And it's really not, I was really shocked by the how awesome the girls were, and I did have some family here that really just motivated me even more. I really just worked some things out of my game this offseason. I'm ready to put up a year, and I know I'm capable. I know that might sound a little bit cocky, but I've earned that right, and I'm here to win. So pulling myself out of it just reminds me of everything that I know I'm more than capable of doing.